Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Sunday, November 22nd, 2015, around 5:26 in the morning, Belleville, Massachusetts. Some rain showers this morning, but in the afternoon it's going to clear, highs in the 50s. Some news to report. Boston Bruins beat the Toronto Maple Leafs by the score of 2-0 last night at the TD Garden. And UMass Lowell Riverhawks beat Notre Dame, the hockey team, by the score of 3-1 at the Tsongas Arena. Notre Dame football team beat the Boston College Eagles by the score of 19-16 last night at Fenway Park. First football game at Fenway Park since 1968. Hopefully there'll be more football games at Fenway Park. Maybe one of these days the Patriots could play at Fenway Park, but I doubt that will happen because NFL regulations say that a stadium needs to be at least 50,000 seats and stuff, plus the Patriots probably would not want to give up a home game and stuff like that. But crazier things have happened. The Notre Dame men's basketball team beat UMass Lowell men's basketball team by a score of 83-57 last night, and the Philadelphia 76ers are still winless. That's not good. They'd be lucky to win 15 games this year, and that's no guarantee they will get the number one pick in the NBA lottery. And that's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is a continuation of the top 10 greatest everything and anything. I've now reached the top 10 sports athletes who's the best ones ever to wear the number 17. This is a very, very good list. Some names were left out, and here they are. Number 10 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 17. Pitcher Dizzy Dean. He pitched in like the 20s and 30s, a very good pitcher. His career was cut short by an injury and stuff, but he was on his way to 300 victories until his career was cut short. He was a Baseball Hall of Famer. He was known in the 50s as the voice of the Game of the Week on CBS television. Number 9 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 17, Milan Lucic, who now plays for the LA Kings. He was a fan favorite for the Boston Bruins for many, many years, but he kind of was a little disappointed for Bruins fans because they thought he would be another Camp Neely and stuff, but he only scored one 30-goal season and stuff, but he was all big hype, and he didn't really deliver and caused a lot of Bruins fans to be disappointed, but he wore the number 17 proud. Number 8 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 17 ever, Don Meredith, who was quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys in the 60s and stuff. He's known more to be like the color man on Monday Night Football for many, many years and stuff. He's in the Ring of Honor for the Dallas Cowboys. Number 7 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 17, Lance Berkman, who was first base, who was outfielder for many years for the Houston Astros. He was part of the Killer Bees along with Jeff Bagwell and Craig Biggio for the Astros lineup in the 2000s and stuff. Retired in 2013. Number 6 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 17, Jim Hart, who was a longtime quarterback in the 60s and 70s for the St. Louis Cardinals football team, a very, very great quarterback. He gets underrated. He should be considered for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The Cardinals weren't a great team, but he brought respectability to them during his time quarterbacking them. Number 5 on this list of the greatest professional sports stars ever to wear the number 17, Todd Helton, who spent his entire career with the Colorado Rockies. He won a few batting titles, hit well over 300 home runs and stuff, and number 17 is retired by the team. He might get some Hall of Fame consideration in 2019. Number 4 on this list of greatest sports stars ever to wear the number 17, Chris Mullin, who played the majority of his career with Golden State Warriors, a great basketball player. He was part of the Dream Team. He made the Hall of Fame a few years ago. Now he's the coach of the St. John's Redmen. Number 3 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to win. Number 17, Keith Hernandez, first baseman for the New York Mets, a great defensive first baseman, one of the best ever, co-winner of the 1979 Most Valuable Player of the National League with the St. Louis Cardinals. He should be a baseball Hall of Famer, but his chances of the Hall of Fame probably were ruined in the 1980s when he admitted using cocaine use, and that probably killed his Hall of Fame chances and stuff, because the writers really don't vote for players who are using drugs or PEDs or anything. So, but he should be a Hall of Famer. Instead, he was the Mets captain. He works for the Mets on SNY as a color analyst. Number 2 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to win, number 17, Yali Curry. Yali Curry was a great hockey player. He played many years for the Edmonton Oilers. He was on the line with the great one, Wayne Gretzky. He was a great goal scorer, over 600 goals, first ballot Hockey Hall of Famer 2001, and number 17 is retired by the Oilers. And number 1 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to win, number 17, John Havlicek Hondo, who played his entire career with the Boston Celtics, a very great player. He's the all-time leading scorer for the Green Team. Number 17 is hanging from the Raptors, TD Garden, first ballot Pro Basketball Hall of Famer. And that's about it on that. Be back later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter with a couple more video blogs. One about the Survivor Series 1992 review, WWE from Litchfield, Ohio, at the Old Litchfield Coliseum, and the third and final video blog of the night will be about former game show host, the late great Jeff Edwards. Right you are! Keep calm, everybody. Now, Julie Guy, Julie Broughton's News 6, Orlando, Florida. She rocks, and she has a great smile, and of course she has very nice legs. Molly Rosenblog is the best. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. Amy Swansea rocks. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 in Raleigh, North Carolina is awesome. And in the words of Sean Lucia, get out. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye.